교탄 지팡이 완료.
Lost to a new student. I didn't see that.
Shame it's over. I was just getting started.
You can't be beat, can you?
포션을 4개나
The
빨았어.
best duelist won.
Revelio.
포션을 4개나 빨아버렸다. 열쇠 따는 건 언제 배우는 걸까? 이거 투영 쓰고 들어가면 안 다치려나? 투영 쓰고 들어가면 안 다치지 않을까? 문 좀 열어줘. 문 좀 열어줘. 문 좀 열어줘. 자꾸 열리는 척 하면서 닫혀버린다. 다른 퀘스트는 하자. 약초학 수업.
I suppose I could.
이건 뭐지?
Revelio.
불부타. 와.
Revelio. Revelio.
I'm saving up for a new broom. Reckon I'll be going for a new one.
저 안쪽에 퍼즐이 저 안쪽에 아 진짜 열쇠 따는 거 언제 배우냐. 열쇠 따는 거 어딨지? 이건가? 크러쉬요. 이거 아니고 이건 어둠의 마법 어둠의 마법인가 그거 같은데. 열쇠 따는 거 언제 배워?
Revelio.
저기 녹색이 창창해졌어. 이건 또 뭐지? 아, 블루불꽃. 와, 진짜 분위기 대박이야. 와, 진짜 제대로 만들어놨다. 진짜 하나하나.
Is she growing Punja's onion
맵
again?
하나하나를 진짜 완전 제대로 만들어놨어.
Good morning, Professor Garlic. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together.
다들 뭔가 반응이 싱거워.
How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
맨드레이크 뽑아내기. 뽑. 이야.
Quickly, place your mandrake in the new pot and pack down the soil.
아니 이걸 뽑기 전에 뽑기 전에 빨리 설명해. 미리 설명해 줬어야 될 것 같은데 이걸 왜 뽑은 다음에 설명해?
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get...
I wonder if hippogriffs like...
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
이가 먹는 줄 알았어요.
I'll say. Nearly went deaf.
Well, yes. Of course, the cry of a mature mandragora can be fatal, so remember to keep those ears protected. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's
씨앗을
see how to
심으라고.
balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
꽃박하
Dittany's
씨앗 심기.
restorative properties make it a vital
화분용
ingredient
테이블
in the
해제됨.
Wickenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
꽃박하. 성장 시간 10분. 이거 리얼타임으로 10분 기다려야 되나? 진짜 기다려야 되네?
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wickenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that.
진짜 10분 기다려야
What
되는.
say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
식인 양배추 덜덜. 식인 양배추 무슨.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day.
이거 수확하려면
I'm Leander.
10분 있다가 와서 또 따로 수확해야 되나?
Up these stairs will take us there. But you'll leave.
까먹을 것
Nice
같은데.
work in defense against the dark arts, by the way.
저 심어놓은 거
Excuse
무조건
me.
까먹을 것 같은데.
Your jewel
뭔가
is
있다.
Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's
향이
really
나는
good.
아오기.
But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from...
Here we are. home of the Chinese chomping cabbage.
Revelio.
뭔가 많다.
Go on, grab a few of those cabbages. Just mind your fingers. I almost lost a thumb once. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
양배추를 인형에 던지라고? 양배추를 인형에 던져. 어떻게? L1을 누른 상태로 R 스틱을 눌러 도구 휠을 열고 중국산 깨무는 양배추를 장착하세요. 뭐가 많아. 깨무는 양배추. 던져! 우와,
Look at that. They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on.
식인 양배추.
Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the denoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters.
와우.
Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that'd have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
나올 때 도와주는 양배추? 쓸모가 있을지도.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
아닌데, 싫은데, 내가 먼저 갈 건데. 내가 먼저 돌아갈 건데.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon
Revelio.
gloves,
I do wonder about Professor Fig. He's hardly ever in his classroom. Most strange.
아래쪽에 템이 있다.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
주인공 완전 재능충이야. 식물은 정말 많은 걸 주잖아요.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
조합 끝.
Did you know that you can use the mandrake?
Those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost Revelio. Damned hearing.
5분 남았다.
To make anything grow, we must first understand it. That goes for plants as well.
뭐가 또 있나? 마법약 교실. 다음은 마법약 수업.
Kindness and concern are as necessary in the green. Great hall.
I should think Professor Garlick would be more careful with her mandrakes.
나 왜 쇼커도 안 쓰고 자꾸 띠댕기는. 쇼커도 어차피 지금 여기가 더 가깝나? 어디가 더 가깝지?
Would never allow that. It would
쇼컷
make him
있는데 자꾸 쇼컷도 안 쓰고 뛰어다녀.
is.
여긴가? 마법약 교실.
Bet he knows more than he's letting on about the Goblin Rebellion.
이건 뭐지? 그닥 중요한 건 아닌 것 같은데. 점설템인데 능력치가 0. 그냥 레벨 높은 템이 그냥 능력치가 더 좋은데.
Revelio.
여긴 뭐 얻을 거 없나?
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
포션 만들기.
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your
그리고
ingredients.
빻기. 빳빳.
Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One
꽃박하
errant
한줌.
sneeze could be disastrous.
포클럼프즙 추가하기. 한 번 더. 져라.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew.
주인공 진짜
Well done.
재능충이야.
And
못하는
from
게
what I
없어.
hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful.
구하기 어려운 건
Come see
파밍에서
me when
얻어오란
you've
소리.
finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
애쉬 와인더 알 수집하기.
Professor Sharp said that Wiggenweld potion
어둠의
can treat
잡종견
injuries.
털
My parents
수집하기.
considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a...
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
불량 학생 루트다. 이거 맞냐? 그게 좋은 생각인지 모르겠어.
I don't know, Gareth. I don't want to get on Sharp's bad side.
You won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Sharp won't even miss it.
날 자꾸 이상한 길로 끌어들이려는 놈들이 너무 많아. 에라이 모르겠다.
Very well. I'll bring you a Fwooper feather.
Brilliant! Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
이 녀석 도대체 뭘 만들고 있는 거야?
Remember,
Revelio.
갑종견털. 투펄 깃털. 애쉬와인더 왈. 알.
well-prepared witch or wizard
내가 가져왔어.
always has a few potions on hand.
Here's the Fwopper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Endurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
이게 맞는지 모르겠다. 에두루스 마법약 대조하기.
Potions are two things that cannot be rushed.
마법약
Have
스테이션.
patience and be thorough.
And
30초
now
그냥
we add
기다려야
the
되나?
mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening?
야, 너 그거 맞냐?
Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah!
뭐가 이상? 어이, 사고 친다. 쟤 사고 친다야.
What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
야씨, 너 그거 맞냐?
Now, Mr. Weasley.
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again.
감점됐어.
Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror.
Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own.
들킨
His accomplice will answer to me as well.
들킨 것 같은데?
I brewed an Endurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
미안.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
미안하오.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you
이미
did today,
들킨
your
이상
own
어쩔 수 없다.
cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
너 결국 뭘 만들려고 했던 거니?
That was an interesting class.
Thanks to you. Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. I appreciate your help. I hope Sharp wasn't too disagreeable when you handed in your potion. Heard him talking about taking responsibility.
너 때문에 일이 꼬였어. 책임져.
Professor Sharp wasn't happy.
책임져 이
Leave me out of
녀석아.
your grand plans next time.
Sorry to hear that. Hopefully he's already forgotten about it. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise, fewer explosions.
내 약 다 아니 저거 다 자랐을 것 같은데. 마법약 교실 말고 어디였지? 온실.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
자잘했지. 꽃박하잎. 이거 한번 심어놓으면 계속 그냥 자동으로 키우는 건가? 아, 그냥 자동으로 키워지네. 수확하니까 또 자동으로 심어진다. 그냥 씨앗에서 계속 자라는 건가? 다음 퀘스트로 가자. 이번엔 이거 하러 가야 되나? 로어 호그스필드 네티 오나이 만나기. 저기로 뛰어가야 되나? 절로 뛰어가야 되는 것 같은데? 야, 저기까지 뛰어가야 된다? 열심히 달려야겠는데?
I've always said that travel broadens.
I'm trying to grow some apples.
좀 멀다. 응? 뭐야? 갑옷이 직장 내 괴롭힘. 갑옷 직장 내 괴롭힘 발견.
Revelio.
뭐야? 아닌가? 얘가 막 흥얼거리고 있으니까 옆에 애가 쳐서 그만하라고 한 건가?
Incendio.
나가자. 아, 이쪽 아니구나.
Revelio.
뭐 더 없나? 호그와트. 이쪽인가? 저기까지 달려가야 돼. 아우씨, 탈 거 없나? 이걸 발로 뛴다고? 야, 이걸 발로 뛰게 만드네. 마법동물 교실. 아직은 이거 수업 안 받잖아. 저건 수업을 받아야지 뭔가 할 수도 있겠지? 일단 뛰어가야 된다. 거기까지 뛰어가야 된다.
Levioso. Accio.
재료는 얻어야지. 월장석. 꽝이다.
Levioso. Accio.
하나 더 있잖아. 이건 뭐야?
Revelio.
이건 왜 수학 안 돼? 됐다. 이동상 안 움직이나?
Revelio.
아, 빨리 좀 날 수 있으면 좋겠다. 이거 100% 나는 것도 있을 것 같은데. 주인공아, 열심히 뛰어라. 어우, 호박 큰 것 봐. 상자가! 상자야! 상자야, 상자. 이 안에 어떻게 가지? 이건 무슨 아이콘이야, 근데? 약이다. 저 동굴 같은 아이콘이 있다. 저긴
This
뭐지?
could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Revelio.
이건 뭐지? 이걸 땡겨와야 될 것 같은데?
Accio.
일로와. 그리고 불을 붙여.
Incendio.
됐다.
Revelio.
여기 무슨 적 아이콘이 있어. 쟤 뭐냐?
Accio.
황새풀 버그버그.
Accio.
보고 있는 건가? 멀어서 잘 안 보여. 잡았다. 버그버그 퇴치. 쟨 뭐야? 무슨 템 나왔나? 이건 뭐지? 뭐야 이거? 감소 안 되나? 아래 뭐가 있는데? 안 먹혀. 아래쪽에 뭐가 있는데 먹히질 않아. 뭐야? 아니, 이런 곳에 템이? 이 동굴 안에도 들어가 봐야지.
Revelio.
어두워. 루머스.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
장비 슬롯이 꽉 찼다. 장비 꽉 차면 어떻게 되지? 별건 없네. 아까 저 집에 아직 뭔가 아이콘이 계속 떠 있는데? 뭔가 덜 찾았나? 저 건물에 아이콘이 계속 떠 있어. 어디? 뭔가 있나? 여기 뭔가 있나? 뭐가 있나 여기? 뒷문인데? 뭐지? 오! 뭔가 있다. 관리인의 도구.
Incendio. Accio. Levioso.
그냥 이게 다였나? 여기 뭔가 퀘스트들이 많은데? 왜 여기 퀘스트는 맵에 뜨지? 원래 뜨는 건가? 일단 메인부터 해야 하나? 뭔가 아이콘이 한 번씩 바뀌는데? 여기 뭔가 상자가 많아. 그러면 저기
Revelio.
상자부터 먹고 와야겠다. 응. 이만 먹을 게 많다 뭔가. 다 부셔버리기. 땡. 뭐야, 꽉 찼어. 지금 못 먹는다. 이거 일단 웨이포인트. 이 불꽃부터 켜놓고.
It is good to see you, my friend.
이따 올게. 잠깐만, 나 장비 잡템 좀 팔아야겠어. 잡템을 좀 팔아야겠어 지금. 어디다 팔아야 되지? 여기인가? 빗자루 가게. 아니 빗자루래. 지팡이 가게.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Revelio.
잡템 좀 사줘요. 할아버지 잡템 좀 사줘. 왜 안되지? 저기요? 장사 안 하세요? 저기요? 장사 안 했어요? 저기요? 뭔가 바쁘신 것 같은데? 템을 어디다 팔아야 되냐? 템을 어디 팔아야 돼? 스크롤 상점.
Just let me know if there's something in particular you're looking for. A pleasure doing business with you.
장비템 슬롯이 너무 작아. 쓰고 있는 거 포함해서 20개가밖에 못 들고 다니는 건 진짜 너무 적다.
Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
그럼 또 돌아가 볼까? 로아 호그스.
It is good to see you, my friend.
아직 온 거 아니야?
Revelio.
생길 게 아직 많다. 이건 요걸 다 부셔버리고 먹어야 되나? 부셔버려.
Revelio.
미친 마법사다. 미친 마법사가 말을 다 부수고 다닌다. 이건 뭐야? 상점? 아 여기도 상점이 있었나?
Hello, sir. What do you
여기서
sell
팔 걸
here?
그랬나?
Hello, I'm Jalal Semi, and this is my potion shop. I can answer any questions you
마법약
have about the town.
가게란다. 한간에 떠드는 소문이 있나요?
Any whispers going about the town?
There's a thief on the loose by the name of Katrin Haggerty. She's an ashwinder. She's stealing everything that's not nailed down, and people have had enough. Katrin's hiding in a camp just southwest of town.
Can you tell me a bit about yourself?
Oh, let's see. Well, I am Lower Hogsfield's preeminent potioneer, but I was once a lowly Hogwarts student like you. In fact, I'll give you the Hogwarts discount. It's the standard price. My prices are low enough already, you see.
What do you have for sale?
I sell only potions and their ingredients. If you can't fix it with a potion, then it's best left broken, I say. My ingredients are all local to this area, and my potions are brewed to keep you healthy and safe.
What do you have for sale?
물건 보여줘.
What can I help you with today?
법 하나. 불잠자리, 독버섯, 버머리즙.
Ah, yes, a wonderful choice.
뭐뭐가 많이 필요하게 될지 모르겠다. 몰라.
I hope to see you again sometime.
Revelio.
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
여기도 잠겨 있다. 그냥 부수고 들어가면 안 되냐? 그냥 부숴버리고 들어가고 싶다. 다리가 빠져. 뭐야 이 괴랄한 패션은. 그냥 나오는 대로 입다 보니까 와 패션이 패션은 박살나버리네. 이제 메인.
It is good to see you, my friend.
먹을 거 다 먹고 왔다.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
그냥 말할까? 얘한테는 말해야 될 것 같은데. 그자들은 내가 찾은 걸 원하고 있어.
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
Is that the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
I think so. I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us, which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll, and Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Mattibili I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
용기를 낼 것이다. 그러다 위험해질 수도 있어.
Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair on their own, and the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
항상 여기 있을 거라고?
Be
너
on
학교
your
안 가니? 너 학교 안 가냐?
I beg your pardon.
뭐야?
Dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
무슨 일이지? 멀린의 시험. 낯선 이를 돕기. 낯선 이여.
Revelio.
저기 있는데?
They must have come this way.
어둠의 마법사.
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be serious.
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
던지다. 엽. 약하군. 더 오나? 누가 또 온다. 쟤 뭐야?
Watch the light go out of your eye.
애쉬와인더 결투가. 빌드 가이드 앤 컬렉션 섹션이 새로운 정류형과 함께 갱신되었습니다. 특정 마법에 대한 약점과 같은 귀중한 적의 정보를 알 수 있습니다.
I see you. It's a
아, 이거 못 막는구나. 아파. 야, 빡, 패대기. 저놈은 좀
What
됐다.
just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
그래서 누구세요? 노라 트레드웰.
You're right.
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why 2 Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
프리아라는 분은 누구시죠?
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who
아내라고?
piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at
아내라고?
Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff. Brilliant potioneer. Has her own shop in Knockturn Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Here's what's going on in the Highlands
그럴 수
before
있지,
I
뭐.
do.
그럴 수도 있지 뭐. 연구라 흥미로운데요.
You're a researcher.
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
역사학자이자 고고학자. 멀리는 신화인 줄로만 알았어요.
I thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were a myth.
Mere myth. You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you. Chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin.
멀린의 시험.
I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin.
Interesting.
I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
Revelio.
여기?
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
많이 가져가라고?
I have the
다섯
Mallowsweet.
개.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the mallow sweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens.
강인 나오는 나우. 여기선 못 쓰나 보네. 오. 오.
Did you see that?
덩굴이 사라졌어.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
장작덤이라고? 딱 봐도 불 붙이는 건데?
Incendio!
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
오, 뭐야? 뭐지?
How beautiful! What a day! I can hardly believe it.
아직 뭔가 있는 것 같은데?
Revelio.
아닌가? 이걸로 끝인가? 그래서 뭐 보상 같은 건 없니?
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallow sweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful.
강인하는 나오기
Now,
할
I've
때마다
got what I
필요할
needed.
것.
I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
근데 이건 따로 보상 없냐? 그냥 이거 생기고 끝이야?
Revelio.
여기 뭔가 있다. 거머리즈. 거머리는 좀 호그스미스의 올리벤더 찾아가기. 여기서도 저 서브 퀘스트를 좀 해야겠지? 아, 멀린의 시험 맵에 뜨는구나. 그래도 우선 서브 퀘스트부터. 부엉이 우편이 뭐요?
I understand you're quite the enterprising young Ravenclaw. Professor Fig tells me you found a long-lost book for him. I'd like to talk to you about it.
아, 이렇게 부르는 거구만. 퀘스트가 이런 이벤트 대사라고 해야 되나? 현지 이벤트 다음에 그냥 떴으면 좋겠는데 먼저 떠버리니까. 아무튼 퀘스트. 그레이스 핀치 스메들리.
Hello, can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes, my name is Grace Pinch Smedley. Of the Bath Pinch Smedleys? I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself. You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
호수바닥에 찾을 물건이 있다고? 수중모험이라니 재밌겠는걸.
Diving into the lake sounds like an adventure. Tell me more.
Splendid!
근데
Precisely the
물속으로
response
들어갈
I'd
수 있는
hoped for.
마법 같은
What
건
do you
있나?
need help retrieving?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my grandmother. They never returned.
I'm so sorry. What happened to them?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some peace.
네 가문을 알 거라고 생각했어?
You seem to think I might have heard of the Bath Pinch Smedleys. Why would I know your family?
That's like asking why the sky is blue or grass is green. The Pinch Smedley name is
난 그런 거
synonymous with
몰라?
intellectual curiosity.
유명한
we are
가문인가?
known for our contributions to science and art. I'm surprised you haven't heard of us, frankly. But with all I plan to discover about the world around us, those that don't yet know the name certainly one day will.
아스트롤라베가 뭐야?
What exactly is an astrolabe?
It's an astonishing ancient navigational
고대
tool.
항해 도구.
Essentially, a
휴대용
handheld
우주
model
모델이지.
of the universe. It's mainly used for studying the stars, astronomical pursuits, but it has nearly 1,000 uses. Fascinating device. Sadly, I'd imagine it's rusted beyond repair now. Still, we'd love to have it returned to us. It would be like getting a bit of my grandparents back.
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful. Of course, you may discover much more than the astrolabe. Anything else you found would be all yours. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography, depth charts, and tide schedule. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock. It would be wonderful to have my grandfather's astrolabe back.
우주에서 200m 떨어진 곳.
I do hope you find the astrolabe. It would mean so much to our family.
It sounds as if her astrolabe is just northeast of the dock.
다이빙해서
I should dive down and
찾아봐야겠어.
see.
그냥 냅다 뛰어드는 거야? 검은 호수에 잠수해서 아스트롤라베 찾기. 그냥 냅다 그냥 뛰어들어 버리는 거냐? 경로가 없어. 진짜 그냥 냅다 수영해서 가야 되는 것 같은데. 가자!
This must be where the Pinch Smedley family astrolabe is.
함수. 장비 나온다. 뭐가 많은데? 아, 뭐야, 쓰레기잖아. 아, 왜 이렇게 쓰레기템들이 나와? 잡템들이 많다. 이런 것들은 다 그냥 팔아버려야지. 나왔다. 회복약도 나오네.
I should let Grace know that I found her family astrolabe.
야, 찾았어. 물 위에 빨리 가는 건 없나? 내가 찾았어.
Trust you didn't find the dive too terribly difficult.
Hello, Grace. I followed your bearings on a dive in the Black
물속에
Lake.
잠수했는데 옷이 한 개도 안 젖어 있어.
Incredible! Did you find the astrolabe?
대가를 치르면 줄게. 하지만 내가 가져갈 거야. 받아.
I did.
가져가.
I hope it makes your father happy.
It will. I can't wait to see his face. Thank you so much for doing this for me, and for my family. You do well to keep an eye out for more spots to dive. A diver of your caliber is certain to find all sorts of things down there. Thank you again.
잠수부가
And I
되라고.
do hope you keep diving. You certainly have a knack for finding treasure.
지금 끼고 있는 것보다 안 좋잖아. 이런 걸 왜 싸? 요딴 걸 누가 쓰나? 챌린지도 뭔가 항목이 많아진다. 하나 더 있지. 빼앗긴 수레. 맵이 상당히 큰 것 같아. 뭐가 길어. 뭐가 이렇게 길어. 맵이 크다. 자꾸 아이콘이 생겼다 없었다. 이제 저기 수학 한번 할 수 있을 것 같은데. 내가 다 자랐지.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
수학 한번 해주고. 얘 알트틱으로 지도를 움직이는 게 왜 이렇게 어색하냐. 알스틱으로 움직이고 커서는 또 따로 있는.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
여기 왜 상점 아이콘이 두 개야?
thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
똑같은 것 같은데. 그냥 상점 한 개밖에 없는 것 같은데 왜 아이콘이 두 개 떠 있지?
Pardon
이름이
me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now. I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard. Ramrock and his loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you.
Oh, Ramrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not the answer. When I said as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me, my paintings.
전에도 이런 일이 있었나요?
Has Ranrock's lot ever attacked you like this before?
They've been taunting and threatening me for a while now, but they've always believed that violence is the only way to get what they want. Things have taken a much darker turn of late. Ramrock is getting more powerful, and his loyalists know it. They feel untouchable. Ramrock assumed that all goblins would agree to follow him, but he was wrong. Many of us would like a diplomatic end to the discord with wizard kind.
You mentioned that your paintings were taken. Are you a painter?
I am. It's my calling, though most would think it an unusual path for a goblin. Most of my family work in metal, or associated with Gringotts. I'd wager my finest brush that Ramrock's lot have no appreciation for any of my work, and it'll be tossed aside for kindling. Without my carts and my livelihood, who knows when I'll be able to paint again?
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your carts.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope that some of what was taken is returned to me. It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been under better circumstances.
그래, 고블린 캠프로 네 잡템을 좀 팔아야겠다.
Hello, Mr. Semi.
What can I do for you?
What do you have for sale?
What can I help you with today? I'll have no trouble selling this. Thank you.
이런 안 쓰는 템들은 필요 없다.
Hope to see you again sometime.
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Arn.
Revelio.
뭔가 먹을 만한 템은 뭐가 있긴 있다.
Accio.
이게 다 재료야.
Revelio. Accio.
이건 뭐지? 그냥 돈인가? 뭔가 목 같은 게 보이는데? 맵에 거미? 재빠른 가시 든 거미. 생겨!
Incendio. Potato. Stupefy. Levioso.
띄우고 딱 베스트. 쟤들은 뭐지?
Accio.
땡겨올 수 있나? 띄울 수 있나? 태울 수 있나? 무적이다.
Revelio.
Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
밀렵군.
Accio. Incendio.
You're the middle.
Levioso.
Step back.
Accio.
땡기고 태우고.
Your Revelio.
Past the ruins. I'm on the right track.
여기는 뭔가 먹을 게 좀 있다. 여기 못 가나? 부셔! 부숴버려! 태워!
Incendio.
많다!
Revelio.
어떻게 들어가지? 뭐야? 왜 목대인데 안 타?
Incendio.
타나? 타는 것 같은데? 타긴 타는데 부셔지질 않아. 부셔졌다. 밀리는데? 밀어! 밀고 들어가!
Accio. Levioso.
원래 이렇게 하는 거였나?
Revelio.
올라가. 어라? 뭔가 망한 것 같은데? 잠깐만. 이거는 이럴 때는 이제 레파로.
Reparo.
안 돼! 그걸 타고 올라갔어야 했던 것 같은데?
Revelio.
망했다.
Incendio.
거미줄 태워버리기. 뭐야? 뭐요? 뭐요?
Incendio. Levioso.
끝!
Accio. Incendio.
거미는 우리 약이야!
Levioso. Accio.
불타!
These rocks have seen better days.
Accio. Revelio.
저기 어떻게 올라가냐? 아, 이 뒤쪽에 그냥 길이 있구나.
Incendio.
뭐야? 아니 또 새끼 거미. 거미 새끼.
Revelio.
이거 타고 올라갈 수 있나? 사다리가 있는데? 사다리가 있는데? 아직 저쪽에 상자가 더 있는데? 저기 어떻게 가지?
Incendio.
안타.
Revelio.
여기 어떻게 가냐? 아까 여기 있던 걸 부셔버려가지고 못 올라가는 게 맞는 것 같은데. 위에서 내려와야 될 것 같은데 이거.
Incendio.
하지도 않고 여기로 갈 수 있지 않나? 여기 잘만 하면 갈 수 있지 않을까? 여기 잘만 하면 탈 수 있지 않을까? 안 되나? 안 되는 것 같은데? 올라가지도 못하는데? 망한 것 같다? 그냥 가자.
Revelio.
아닌가? 저거를 이제 땡겨오자. 땡겨와서 발판을 만드는 거지. 일로와. 일로와라 상자야. 안 닿는데? 오 이걸로 띄우면 이제 닿나? 얍! 오 된다.
Revelio.
이렇게 활용을 해야 되는구만. 뭐하니? 왜 내려가? 내려가라고. 이쪽으로 내려가라고. 야. 밖에서 못 여나? 그래서 이제 어떻게 나가지? 사다리 탈 수 있나? 이건 탈 수 있다. 퍼즐이었어. 전설 스카프. 레벨 제한. 낙댐은 따로 없나?
Revelio.
저놈들은 또 뭐야?
If it isn't
Come on.
Treadwell's precious little guard.
스텝5.
Afraid to take a hit.
일로와.
Incendio.
불. 뭔가 떨어뜨렸다.
The beasts around here can sleep a bit easier now.
Revelio.
파밍이야.
This must be it.
뭐야, 고블린인데? 아직 불타임이 안 놀았어. 불 버티는 주문이 뭔가 거리가 좁아. 거리가 너무 짧아. 여기 들어가야 되나?
Bring me a dozen humans to battle. I'll take them all. Run the other way when they see.
투명. 투영.
Let's do every time.
Revelio.
Arn will regret not joining us. If he doesn't come round now, he'll be made even more of an example.
석궁 화살 훔치기. 위제넬드 묘약을 사용하지 않고 전투 완료함.
Traitor Arn when we took his cards.
이건 뭐야? 이거 멀린의 시험인데 이거? 벽궁화살을 어떻게 훔치지? 여기로 못 올라가나? 잘하면 갈 수 있겠는데? 달려! 됐다. 잘못 썼어. 들켰다. 에라 모르겠다. 다음이다.
Always on the defensive.
이거 안 열리나? 뭐라? 뭔가 잘못된 느낌이 든다. 여기로 못 나가? 여기로 와선 안 됐던 것 같은데? 길을 잘못 든 것 같은데 이거?
You are terribly up there. Surely you can see that.
아니 자꾸 올라가라고. 올라가라고. 이 길을 잘못 든 것 같은데 이거? 망한 것 같다 야. 여기로 들어오는 게 아니었나? 방금 나갈 수 있을 것 같은데? 야! 됐다. 보여.
I'll bury you in the
일로와.
Incendio. Levioso.
야! 배대기.
I won't rest until you're dead.
How many of you are there?
How nice of you.
Accio. Incendio.
Won't get away with that.
Levioso.
Was that your best?
Accio. Incendio.
인센디오 범위가 너무 짧아.
Levioso.
That was meant for me.
아이 석궁을 뺏어야 될 것 같은데. 일로와.
Incendio.
I will make you pay.
석궁을 어떻게 훔치냐?
Survive this, my young friend.
이거 이미 들킨 시점에서 망한 것 같은데.
Incendio. Levioso. Accio.
던져. 또 온다.
I've been fighting since.
Levioso. Incendio. Potato.
포테파.
Incendio.
저 멀리서 자꾸 저격해. 제가 쏠라고 할 때 아론이 뜨는데. 지금 이거구나. 화살 훔치기.
That was quite something. Now
번거.
to free Arn's cards.
Revelio.
이 안엔 파밍할 거 없나? 뭐지 이건? 퍼런데?
Incendio.
퍼런데?
Levioso.
이건 뭐야?
Revelio.
뭔가 반응하는데 뭔지 모르겠어.
Accio. Revelio.
I know a Merlin trial when I see one.
위에도 뭐 있네. 이번에도 이걸로 딱 당겨서. 어라.
Levioso.
어라.
Revelio.
뭐지?
Accio.
리벨리오를 딱 걸어놓고 올라가서 더 땡겨. 일로 올라와라. 리벨리오 한 번 더 걸어야 되네. 아니, 레비오소. 아, 여기 사다리 있구나. 사다리가 있었다.
Revelio.
저 아래 거는 어떻게 먹지? 아, 저걸 뺐으니까 이제 들어갈 수 있나? 아닌데. 이 아래로는 어떻게 들어가지? 모르겠고.
Revelio.
프레를 풀어주라고? 아, 이거 이제 여기서 여는 거구나. 일단 풀까? 오, 귀한 마법으로.
Quite an enchantment. The carts are returning to on.
알아서 돌아가고 있어. 오.
Revelio.
시험도 좀 하고 갈까? 멀리네 시험도?
Could it be a Merlin trial?
향이 나는 아웃. 뭐냐? 아, 저거를 이제 끌어다가 이걸 끌어다가 여기 넣어야 될 것 같은데? 다 같이 온다. 여기다 쏙 넣어야 될 것 같은데? 쏙쏙쏙쏙. 됐다. 5개 다 쌓아야 되는 거였나? 오. 다음. 이거 하나 아니었지. 1개가 아니었어. 니들도 오렴. 오거라. 1개를 땡기면은 다 따라서 굴러오는데. 5개인가 이거? 5개인 것 같다. 무슨 자석 마냥 다 따라오는데. 더 있나? 아, 바깥쪽에도 있나? 그래서 저 버섯은 어떻게 먹는 거야? 이 안으로 어떻게 들어가? 몰라. 모르겠고 그냥 시험이나 하자. 태워. 올라와라. 됐다.
Those Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
그냥 저 정자 같은 거 그냥 생기고 끝인가? 이게 다인가? 별거 없다. 진짜 별거 없다.
Wonder who lives here.
그래, 돌아왔냐? 안 돌아온 것
If you're
같은데?
here for my wares, I'm afraid I still don't have my carts.
술에 풀어줬는데 왜 안 돌아왔지?
On, I have good news. Your carts are on
지금
their way
돌아오고
back.
있어.
I don't know what to say. Any hope I have of getting my belongings back was quickly fading. Ramrock's lot called me a fool for believing in the good in wizard kind. Thank you for proving them wrong.
어렵지 않았어.
I managed to free your carts fairly easily.
I'm glad you're all right.
그들은 좋은 경험치가
Can't wait to have
돼주었지.
my things back, especially my paints. You know, you've inspired me. I've been dealing with witches and wizards for years, and we've always got along just fine. Perhaps my next piece will be a tribute to all that is good between us.
What a nice idea, Ron. I wish you luck with it.
Oh, I can't wait to get started. Thank you again for all you've done.
고블린 화가.
All the best to you. Once my carts arrive, I'd be happy to show you my wares.
이게 상점 아이콘 떴다.
Why don't you have a little peruse?
꽃박하잎, 향이 나는 아욱잎, 월장석. 뭔가 이것저것 파는데?
Appreciate you stopping by. Be sure to visit me again, won't you?
Revelio.
이제 어디 가야 돼? 퀘스트. 이제 과제 끝났다. 과제 할 수 있는데